Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Episode 43 of the Career Mode. Got a brand new season in the Cup Series. We finished 8th last season in the rookie season. Did very well, very happy with that, but it's going to get much harder now that we are going to be playing on the hardest difficulty. We got it up to Legend now. Don't know what the difference between that and the 108 or 105 AI strength is. Not a clue, but we're on Legend now. Going to be hard. Still have some upgrades to get on the car. As you can see, we got a nice blue car this season, not a red one, car number 100. Almost a double-digit number, which is pretty cool, but we already know what it is. It's the Daytona 500 time. Let's see if we have some speed with our brand new engine that we got at the end of last season. Hopefully we can be quick and try to get some money here. Alright, we're coming around to finish our qualifying laps. I know I can get down to a low 48. Hopefully we do right here. The few people that have qualified are already down into like the 46.9, so this is going to be a struggle. Like, we're going as fast as we possibly can. 48.9? That is weird. I thought I can get down to a 48.3 or something like that by myself. That's a little unfortunate. We're going to qualify dead last. Lovely. This is going to be very difficult. I need to get the car a little bit better, I guess, before we go green, because we are going to struggle, boys. They're at the 47.8. Oh, my goodness. I just hope I can keep up in the draft at this point.
Welcome to the Sunshine State and the birthplace of NASCAR, Daytona Beach, Florida. Since 1959, a driver's career can be made or broken at Daytona International Speedway. The 2.5-mile tri-oval has served as a proving ground for some of the greatest names in racing. 31 degrees of banking in the turns and incredible speeds on the straightaways have led to the inclusion of restrictor plates here. Aerodynamic drafting has become a must-have skill in order to stay with the pack and master Daytona.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can even keep up with anybody to stay in a draft. Jeez, starting 43rd here, 26 laps, 13 in fuel. I'm just hoping we could keep up enough to gain some spots. Like, this is going to be a very strugglesome year. Like, last year, we did decent at some places early on, but, man, we are going to probably struggle at these big tracks. Like, we have the best engine possible. We need to get better aero and downforce and stuff like that. Everything else needs to get better still, but we do have the best engine at least. So hopefully that could carry us a little bit in these races, that in this draft. Like, I'm going to have to stay in the draft as much as possible in this thing because we are way back here. I need the mirror. Did not realize that was not on, but holy crap. Like, this is crazy on how slow we are. I'm just hoping we could be fast enough in the draft. It looks like we can be. Just hopefully over the long run we don't fall off or anything, like the back of the pack or anything. Try to get down here maybe, catch somebody else's draft. Looks like that's working. We can make up a few spots at a time with all these guys back here. Our sponsorship is getting top 10 in points. That is going to be difficult. That was like the lowest offer we had though for like this Mead, whatever, Mead. I forgot the name of it exactly, but this and Nikon were both 10th place. But this paid $130,000 more, so I figured why not go with that. Why am I almost getting hooked there by Daly? What are you doing? I'm going to realize, like, these guys' names quick being back here so much with them. Like, we didn't race with them too much last season, but we were just lapping them, so I didn't know a lot of their names. But we're going to learn their names now because we're going to probably be struggling back here with these guys for a little while. So that's okay. I figured nothing less being on the hardest difficulty. But, hey, we're making up some spots here now. Trying to slowly, methodically draft our way past some guys. We're 3 wide with no draft, though, so this ain't really helping. Get the draft of the guy in front of us a little bit. Hopefully we can pull in front of these two and catch that little group in front. But we're still side by side with O Justice, the 131. So we're doing the best we can here. We're going to have to pit earlier than everybody else, though, which is unfortunate because of our fuel situation. Might have to be upgrading our pit members and stuff like that to make it better. Per race, because that might be huge for us, who knows. Trying to get the draft the guys behind me some. We're up to what, 32nd right now? That's not the worst thing, qualifying dead last. We're out in front of O Justice now, hell yeah. So we're up to 32nd right now. Got a little bit of a gap in front of us. We'll see if we can try to catch that little bit of a group. We ran a 47.3 in the draft, that's crazy. But some of these guys are running 46s by themselves in qualifying, which is nuts. Don't know how they're doing that. Our oil temp is fine. Didn't know if we would overheat or not. We have like 40% tape on. Might jump that up to 47 or 45, sorry, 45% in the pits potentially. but also I don't want to slow down our pit stop at all. But we'll be pitting here in like 5 laps or so. I'm just going to stay in front of these guys behind us and hope that we can catch that little group in front of us. I think they've been slightly pulling away, though. We need Mac to get on our ass and push us a little bit forward because we don't have the draft in front of us anymore. So we are definitely a little slow without the draft ahead of us. Alright, we're going to be pitting this next time by. We got 4 laps of fuel left. Once it gets down to 3, sometimes it starts sputtering really weird. So we're going to pit this time by. Hopefully we don't speed on pit road. I think pit road speed's 55. I could be wrong. It could be 65. Steve Parkingham's only gone like a few tenths ahead of us. But all these guys behind me are 2-3 wide. That's why we're not going any faster. Because they cannot get situated behind me at all.
Car high.
So we're trying to do our best here. We do have a car high now all of a sudden. Borland making a run 3 wide on the outside to get by everybody. He has some front end damage too, which is crazy. But we're doing the best we can here. Our oil temp is pretty good, but I don't know if I want to jump it up. But yeah, we're going to pit this time by. Going to be aggressive into it, hopefully not speed.
Slow down.
Yep, 55. Oh, yep, we got down to it. We're good. Okay, that sketched me out for a second. 14 laps of fuel. That's going to be on the edge. I got to go a full can. That literally would be on the edge. I think we're going to go to 45% there. But get our can of fuel here, get out in like 5 seconds. Being without the draft is going to really suck here. But we got to do what we got to do because we had to get that fuel and get away. So maybe there'll be a caution. Who knows? Maybe we can like inherit the lead luckily because they are so far ahead of me now. The leaders shouldn't be really that far behind me, honestly. With it being like a 47, 46 second lap, I would imagine the leaders are probably going to be like 10 seconds behind me at this point right now. So they're going to probably catch us pretty quick, and we got to wait out the pit cycle. And I imagine the leaders will catch me before everybody starts pitting, I would think. I don't know exactly where they're at right now, but we are very far behind. Hopefully we don't fall too far. We were in 32nd. Oh, I can see in my mirror the leaders coming. So yeah, we're about to get lapped very quickly here. Is that Ward Burton in the lead? Look at him go. And Mark Martin in second. We need to not wreck Mark Martin this season as much as possible because we got into him way too much last season. These guys are flying up on us. I need to just stay low for them, and then we'll catch the draft. Elliott Sadler here in 4th. Robbie Gordon. Elliott Sadler, why are you like pinching me so far down? Try and get into their draft. That could help us get up to speed quickly and see if we can stay with anybody up here. Might be able to hook on the back of somebody until they pit potentially. It'd be nice because these guys are very, very fast. We got Dale Jarrett behind us. Maybe we could draft with him a little bit. I think we can hold them behind us. I don't know about being behind them, though. They might be too fast in front of us. Yeah, he's going to our outside, so he's probably going to zoom by. I want to see if we could hold with his draft because he wasn't too much faster than us in the rear, it seemed like. So try and get up into his draft. See if it won't help us. We do have Gordon. Oh, leader's going into the pit. So really, we didn't pit too much earlier than anybody. That's crazy. Because usually it's like 5 laps or so until the next guy pits. We got Gordon under us. Try and get in his draft. Because these guys are fast, but they're slowly slowing down behind us each time. I had to itch my nose very quick there before the corner. Yeah, I have to like hold them off behind me. But I think we're faster if we get in their draft behind them is the thing. Like, we go like 190 or something like that with them behind us, but we can go faster being behind them in the draft, it seems. Even with us barely in Gordon's draft, Kurt Busch is still catching us from behind. That is nuts. But we're doing the best we can here. It seems like some of the leaders are going to start pitting and all that. We'll see where everything cycles out. Yeah, leader is now pitting. Oh, yeah, everybody's pitting now. What lap is it? We are on lap 12 of 26, about halfway right now. So they really pushed it to the very edge of that. We have enough fuel to go to the end. We'll see if they end up only taking half a can or if they take a full can. Because if they only take half a can, they're going to get out like 2.5 seconds quicker than me or something like that. So that's a little unfortunate. But we will see where we cycle out by the end of this. Ward Burton is only 20 seconds ahead of us without the draft. So definitely everybody seems like they're in the pits. We'll see where we are when we get around to the front here. There's a ton of cars on pit road. Oh, there's a lot of them stuck. There's a million cars in pit road stuck. We're in 21st, baby. Let's go. That's lucky for us. There's a lot of cars that just got stopped on pit road due to like somebody stopped at the end of it or something. I don't know if 2 guys were trying to, like one coming out, one coming in at the same time. I don't know. But that gains us a ton of positions. Hell yeah. That's one positive of pitting early, I guess. You don't have anybody on pit road to screw you over. So that's kind of nice. I am happy with that. We are behind Mike Skinner now. I don't know if we passed him in the beginning or not. I feel like we're slightly quicker than him. But I do need his draft right now. This guy up here looks like he's out of fuel. Yeah, Terry Labonte's going super slow right there. That's 20th. Hell, we might get a top 20 out of the Daytona 500 here. That would be awesome. Be a great day for us to start out this season, because I would not have expected it. It's qualifying like over a second off pace. Mike Skinner's faster than us. Unfortunate. We are catching Daly, who's just coming out of the pits, so we should have speed on him, able to get by him. Hell yeah, like some of these back runners gained a ton of positions too with me because they pitted later, and everybody stuck on pit road lost a ton of time. Like, that is crazy. Mike Skinner almost sideswiped Jay Wood here. I must call him John, I'm imagining. John Wood. Got Wood with the Wood brothers. But we're up at the top 20. That's awesome. I'm very happy about that. We'll see if we can stay here with John Wood, because he seems a little quicker than us right now. Not sure if those guys got 2.5 seconds of fuel or 5 seconds of fuel like us. They probably only got the 2.5, which probably really benefited them. That the half can would have been way too close for us on making it to the end. There's no way I could afford that in the 500 race at all.
Still there.
I did not want to run out like a lap or two short. That would have really sucked. Especially with this big of a track, you're not really going to make it back around to the pits very well. But how many laps we got left? We got like 10 laps left coming to the line. We're sitting 19th right now. Rusty Wallace is 11 seconds back. I imagine he might be able to catch us, honestly, just because he's so damn fast. But we'll see how this plays out. Mike Skinner pulled away from us in front. We'll see if we can stick here with John Wood and stay in front of Daly, hopefully, as well. But, man, Rusty is flying. He's already down to 10 seconds. With coming up to 10 laps left here, I think that he might get by us. We'll see how many do, but hopefully we can stick here in the top 20. That'd be awesome. All right, we're coming around to the white flag. I fell off of Wood. Like, I fell back to 3/10. I messed up in one corner and never could recover. Like, I had to fall all the way back to Daly here to draft with him, because I go faster pushing somebody. Like, I cannot drop more than 2/10 off of somebody, or I am losing their draft 100%. Rusty Wallace has been catching us, but this is the final lap. I don't know if he has enough to get here, but I'm going to try and make our move on Daly here if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to, but honestly, I would be better off staying behind him until the front stretch maybe. So I need to get as much of a draft as we can here. Let's see if we can't slingshot out a little bit. Can we get them towards the line? No, they're just a little bit quicker on us on the straights, but hey, we finished 20th. I can't be mad about that. Ward Burton ends up winning. Wow, what a race by him. Most laps led was Ward as well. We finished 20th, though. I cannot be mad about that. Finished better than a lot of people. Sterling, who won the championship last year, started 4th, finished 25th. He was stuck there on pit road for sure. Ken Schrader, Ryan Newman, Steve Park, which we were just behind Steve Park a little bit before the pits and stuff. So, yeah, they got stuck on pit road. Jeff Gordon getting the 4th up there. Robbie Gordon getting 5th. Absolutely crazy. But, hey, I'll take a top 20 starting off in dead last. That was great for us. We still get $126,000 out of that race. I'll take it. That's not too bad for 20th place at Daytona. I will take that. So starting off the year, probably stronger than last year. I don't even remember where we finished last season, but looks like Mark Martin's the only other one that led any laps, and Ward Burton led the rest. So good on Ward Burton. Got pole, led most of the laps, and won the damn thing. So that's huge. Great start to the season for him. I don't even know if he won a race last year, but Sterling, our winner from last season, finished very poorly. So now we got sponsorship stuff. Qualify 10th or better in a race. That's super difficult to do. Place 28th or better. We could still do that. 30th or better. That's not bad. Gain 20 positions in a race, though. That's a lot. That's $15,000, though. That's crazy. But these sponsors are actually really nice. So what's our lowest? Qualify 35th or better. That's easy. Finish 30th or better. Okay, so we're going to remove this one. Down there. Can I remove? Okay, I guess I just click one of these and they'll go over it. So this is what? A 0.85. So place 25th or better in the race. Yes, that's going to exchange them. Place 30th, 35th or better. Place 20th or better in a race. Do that for 1 times. Place 30th or better in the race, or gain 20 positions. Oh, that's tough. That's very tough. I think gain 20 positions, because I think we're going to be qualifying bad a lot, and I think we can gain spots in a race. Like, wait, that race we just went. Oh, maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe we need to move around some things, actually. Let me put this here so I get that one back. Place 15th or better in a race. That's going to be tough. Qualify 10th or better. That's going to be damn near impossible. I'll tell you that. But that's a decent amount of money for it. So let me get back place 20th or better in a race. Switch it with that for now. And then place this one on the back so we get more money out of it. And then switch these two around. And we're good, I think. So qualify 35th or better, place 35th or better, gain 20 positions in a race. That's going to be very difficult. I know we're going to qualify bad, but I think it's going to be very hard to gain 20 positions in a race like we just did. So other than that, I think the sponsors on the car are good. And we will go on with that. So hopefully we do well there. We got over $1 million. We need 1.1 to upgrade anything. So maybe after this race, we'll be able to upgrade, I think, our exhaust. Or I could save it up and go for, like, the aero and stuff. I think I'll save up and go for aero or downforce for 1.25 million. But on to Rockingham, let's see how we can do here at 1.5 miles. All right, let's get into qualifying, see how we can do. I ran a 23.8, I think it was, by myself. So that's encouraging that we ran a fast time in practice, and these guys have qualified so far. It might not be the fastest guys yet, but still not going to be last like Daytona. Daytona is just a full, pure speed track, like just full throttle all around, that's it. But this one, we could dive bomb corners a little bit and make our stuff work a little bit better. Hopefully, we just don't damage the car too much. That's the one thing I'm worried about. But we got one lap to do it. Need to not hit the apron in the middle of the corners. Kind of went a little too deep there. Slowed down way too much, like letting off. But 3 and 4, I feel like I hugged the white line so well, and I get on the apron sometimes. And you don't want to get on the apron down there because that'll slow you up a bunch. So it's good just to stay just above it. It'll drop you like 10 miles an hour very quick. But let's see what we get. I think it'll be a low of 24. Yeah, 24.2. I'll take that. It's not too terrible. Because I ran my 0.8 like 3 laps in or so. So maybe the tires heat up and get a little better. But, oh my God, we qualified 4th? That is nuts. We have some speed here at the 1.5 miles, so that's very good news. I thought we would struggle a little bit here at least. It might not be a traditional 1.5 miles, but let's get into the race and see how we can do in this thing.
Under beautiful Carolina blue skies, welcome to the North Carolina Speedway, also known as The Rock. This 1 mile oval's been thrilling fans for over 30 years. With 22 degrees of banking and a tough-on-tires surface, you get fierce competition that gives The Rock its name.
Definitely tough on tires, I'll tell you that. So hopefully we don't burn ours up too much. 51 laps here. We got 25 in fuel, so we always got to pit early. We might be able to lead a lap here early. We have some good speed on restarts. Nope, not quite. I was hoping to get to Jarrett's outside there and maybe dive bomb the outside and make it work, but slowed up way too much there. Sterling pushing Gordon all the way up the track behind us in the mirror, I saw. That's a big yikes. But we'll see what we can do. I need to not hit my nose on them is the main thing. I don't want to damage our engine or radiator and make ourselves slower than needed. But if we could stay in like the top 5, top 10, that'd be phenomenal. Because I did not expect to have this kind of speed here at this track, honestly. This is a very tough one for us. We ran it at the very end of last season. We were good, but also that was on the lower difficulty. And I think that we were... I don't remember if we won the race potentially, or if we were doing good and then screwed ourselves over by like getting damage on the car. I remember there was a track that we were doing really well and then we damaged the car. I think that was Phoenix though. Let's not run into Dale Jarrett. Almost ran straight in the back of him. Pulling away from Ricky Rudd and Marlin and them a little bit. I'm able to stick with these guys pretty well through the corner. I had to check up a lot on that one though. So that slowed us up quite a bit. So I feel like we can get up there and lead some laps potentially if we stay at this. Because we are doing quite well, but a lot better than I expected. I'm very shocked by this, honestly. But Kenseth has led some laps. It looks like Jeff Burton might lead some laps now. I led off right there at the end of the corner, so that slowed us up for the straightaway. But we definitely catch them when we're by ourselves and we don't have to check up for them at all. Damn it, Jarrett, don't come down. Got on the apron the slightest bit. That didn't help. They definitely have more acceleration off the corners than us, but that's okay. It would have still run low 24s, which is great. I was wondering how some of these times I had from last season were going to hold up to this season. Just seeing how much harder the difficulty is going to be at Daytona. Because Daytona is absolutely crazy on how fast they are now. There's no shot we were going to do anything there just because we don't have a fully upgraded car. And I was going like max as much as I could. I even tried like jumping the grill tape up to 100%, and then your engine would just start getting hurting within a lap. I tried it for like a qualifying thing, and it just was not going to work out. So that's a little unfortunate. I think we could have qualified a little faster at Daytona, but it wouldn't have helped us in position-wise. I think we're qualifying last regardless there with this car. But I do like the blue on this car. It does look quite good to me. I do enjoy that. This paint scheme is really nice for this season, so I'm excited for that. Try and get up in front of Dale Jarrett here. Hell yeah, we made a pass there clean. He ran the top side, and we got the bottom rolling. Ran that hot bottom. But the interesting thing is going to be all these lap traffic cars, because I think we're going to be able to slice and dice through some lap traffic better than them, hopefully. 23.8 there, nice. That was a hell of a lap, and that was getting by Dale Jarrett in that one, too. Jeff Burton goes high. He's going to lose the lead to Matt Kenseth once again. They're just swapping the lead back and forth. Gordon is clear of Sterling and then behind. We're getting by some lap traffic now, trying to negotiate by them. I was trying not to hook Stewart or Burton there. That was super close, though. I do think Ricky Rudd, I want to say he was like in the top 5 for a little bit there in the beginning. I think he wrecked, like he was lapping us last season at this track, and he got like loose on the bottom going into turn 1, washed up, destroyed us, caused a massive wreck for like half a lap. It was crazy. I do remember that, which was nuts. But we are doing very well here. I am super shocked. And this is very awesome. Getting by Jeff Burton there, that was ballsy, but let's go. You guys are going to probably see a lot more of the races this season because of stuff like this. Like, we're having a battle in the top 5. We're now in the top 3, battling with the top 2. Just slicing and dicing through these lap traffic cars, which is nuts. Though Jarrett ended up getting by Burton as well. Because a lot of the times the races just got a little bit in weird spots like Daytona did, and there wasn't much going on. So, oh, Stewart's getting held up there. Is Stewart going to become our new guy we wreck a lot? Luckily, we didn't fully wreck him. He's good. He's all good. Oh, that great save there by Tony Stewart. The wall definitely helped him, but man, I got in the back of him just enough to get him almost around. 2% arrow, we're fine. I was waiting to see how much damage we have. We only have 2% that we're fine. Dale Jarrett and Burton catching right back up to us. Wreck in turn 1. Okay. Don't know what's going on there. These lap traffic cars are going kind of low. Oh, I got in the back of them. Oh, no. Is that going to hurt? Oh, that hurt our radiator and engine. Or it just hurt our engine. Oh, no. I done messed up. Fuck. That's the one thing I was trying not to do. I thought we could fit down there under the lap car because he had just enough room, I think, for a car, and I'd clip him in the rear end. But I think we're okay-ish. We're a little off pace. Oh, Gordon went under all of them. I was not expecting that. We're definitely a little slower down the straights, but the corners feel really good right now. So, honestly, I don't know if we need to fix it or not. I really don't think so. What are we running, 24/7? And that was running, like, outside in both corners? That's not awful. We're not, like, really off pace or anything, which is crazy. We have 12 laps of fuel left. I'm just mad I hurt our engine. That was the one thing I was trying not to do. I was trying not to hurt our engine or radiator in this thing because the way that we get through the corners on entry, I was really hoping we weren't going to, but I really screwed that up. Still a 24.5 there. Let's see what we get this lap. Kind of have a little bit more free reign for where I want to be. I messed up the middle of that corner a little bit. I could have stayed on throttle. What are our tires looking like? Tires are fine. You don't have to worry about them. But I'm really trying to assess if I want to fix this damage or not. We're still running in 4th, holding off Gordon, getting away from Jeff Burton. Like I'm saying, the corners feel really good right now. It's the straightaways we're definitely struggling with a little bit, but it's not by a ton. So I honestly think, oh, that was a good 1 and 2. If we have a good 3 and 4 here, this might have been a really good lap for us. So I don't think I'm going to end up getting the damage fixed. I think that we're going to be fine. We had a good 3 and 4 there too, and running the outside there, like that middle lane, that was really solid. We are catching Stewart and Jarrett a little bit. 24.1, yeah, I don't think we need to fix this damage. We're fast enough through these corners still to where I can make it work. Oh, Jarrett and Stewart getting together. Jarrett checked up when he slid up there. This is some huge stuff. Absolutely monumental. Oh, Jarrett. I was going to slot in there behind Stewart, and then he jumped outside of Ken Schrader right there. That was very sketchy. Try to get to the bottom here. Got to get to the bottom.
Still there. All
Catch
clear.
back up to these two. Kenseth is gone right now. He's way out in front of those two up there, Andretti and somebody else. But, man, we are doing very well. This is shocking. Very, very shocking stuff to me. Did not expect to do this well, especially hurting our engine. I thought we were going to start falling off a cliff because I was going to pit if we were way too slow. But luckily enough, we didn't hurt it that badly. Stewart was behind those guys and then jumped outside. We're good. Staying to the outside of Stewart. Oh my goodness, can we get the run? Can we get the run down the backstretch? Not really, but it's not killing us. We're going way outside here. That might hurt us a little bit. Oh, Stewart got in the lap car. What a save he had in the mirror. He clipped the back of the 118 there. I didn't even get into him. That was beautiful. He really screwed that up. That's up to third for us. When do we have to pit? 6? We're going to pit here in 2 laps. So I'm not going to get our damage repaired because I think that would take too long and we would hurt ourselves positions-wise on track. If there's a caution, I'd be willing to go get it fixed because it'd be huge getting our damage fixed. But at the moment under green, I don't think it's worth pitting. So we're going to pit, what, this time by? No, next time by.
Still there.
We'll go one more lap and then we'll pit. We have to get down to 45 miles an hour. That's going to be the hard part, is just getting down the pace or pit road speed. Jarrett is getting checked up here very badly. He's getting in the Bobby Labonte, getting frustrated with them being too wide. He's like, I got to go. You guys are slowing me up. But we got to pit this time by. So we need to get to the bottom in 3 and 4. Looks like we'll be able to right here. Yes, that was beautiful. That was beautiful right there, getting by 3 wide. So we're going to pit this time by. Need to nail this pit stop. Not this car. Dropped it into 3rd. That's fine. But we got to get down to 45. Don't get any speeding penalties. Oh, that was close, but we got it. We 100% got that perfectly. Car feels great. I don't want to change anything else. What's half a can? 20 laps? I think we have more than 20 laps left. So we're going to get a full can here. 5-second pit stop and get going. Oh, we definitely have that huge front end damage. That sucks, man. That really sucks. But we are running very well. 5.6, a little slower than normal, but that's all right. Second race of the year where you didn't really have any pit stops in the first one. That mattered, so hopefully we get back out here and we're not going to be too far back. I see Gordon and them going by, so we are a lap down right now. Is that correct? Yeah, we're 1 lap down right now, which is okay, because they're all going to have to pit and we'll get it back. But, man, Kenseth has been flying right now. We got, oh, Andretti and Ward Burton absolutely flying on our inside right there. But we're going to get right back by them. Oh, Andretti just dumped Burton, or Burton just, dumped himself. I don't know if he hit the brakes or what. I think Andretti got into him. Because I heard the contact behind me and then Burton about going around, but what a save he had. That was crazy.
All clear.
But now we're just waiting out the pit cycle. We fell to 22nd. Not the worst. We finished 20th at Daytona, which is crazy to me still, that we even got up to there. But, man, we are running very well here. I'm hoping we can get back to that top 5 and get a solid finish here in week number 2.
The yellow's out.
Oh, the yellow is out. We're a lap down, though. That is terrible. Oh, no. This is really bad news. I'm not going to be able to pit and get our damage fixed now because we're a lap down. I'm just going to stay out. Everybody's going to come pit. Oh, Gordon blew his engine, it looks like. That sucks. So we're going to stay out. Everybody's going to come in and pit. I don't know if we'll get our lap back and be at the... Oh, my goodness. We just ran straight in the back of Gordon. What the hell is that? If we have more damage on our car, I'm going to be so mad. That's some BS. But we're still drifting from Ricky Rudd. But I'm going to sit here and watch the caution because I don't know where we were to the leader. So I'm going to sit here and see what all happens under the pit cycle and see where we end up. I hope we end up back on the lead lap. If not, we're going to be right at the front by the leaders on the inside, I would imagine. So let's see what happens here.
The pace car is off.
All right, it looks like we could potentially be on the lead lap. We're in 13th place. Tony Stewart is straight behind us. You can see on the leaderboards, he's the leader. So it's like we're on the lead lap at the moment, but if we get passed by Stewart, we're going to be back 1 lap down. But we're up to 13th, which is crazy. That's really nice, but we should be top 5. That's quite unfortunate. The timing of that caution sucked for us. But we'll see if we can hold them off, and maybe they'll get another quick caution. Who knows? But, yeah, that's just quite unfortunate for us what happened. Because we definitely are a lap behind these guys. We're trying to block off Stewart and Ricky Rudd and them. Oh, Casey Atwood came up right there. I don't know why they started on the inside and I didn't. That's confusing to me. But Ricky Rudd is now the leader, I believe, and we're just losing spots. And Kenseth is up there as well. All right, let's get around these guys, please, because now we're on the lead lap again. Like, this is just super tight. Like, we need to get by Casey Atwood, Dave Blaney, and all these guys. Try to hold off Matt Kenseth, who's been flying this race. He's back in the lead, it looks like, because he's been ripping that outside. Right behind Junior here for 13th, 14th, and then Terry, I think, is another lap down to us because he's not on there for position right now. So, honestly, maybe Kenseth will back off since we're not fighting him for position. Oh, no, never mind. He is absolutely flying. I'm going to try and get up here and block his ass because I need to stay right here on the lead lap just in case there's a caution because I do not want to go a lap down. I think Ricky Rudd is back on the lead now because he went to the bottom. Tony Stewart's in second. I think Harvick might be third, or that's Sterling up there in third. I thought that was Harvick's car, but that's Sterling Marlin. I don't know out of them who did the best at Daytona. I know it wasn't Sterling, I don't think, because he finished quite bad because of the pit road stuff that happened, I believe, because he qualified, I think, 4th or 5th and then finished in, like, the 30s, I think. Mid-20s, 30s, something like that. But we need to get around Terry here. I overdrove that corner trying to get to his outside. That did not work. Oh, we're not going to be able to hold off these leaders at all. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Did we get more damage? It doesn't look like we did. All right, I'm just backing out of this a little bit. I don't want to wreck any of these lead lap guys that are fighting for the win because we're a lap down and we cannot hold them off. We have so much aero damage. It's crazy. But it looks like we didn't get any more engine or any radiator damage from that collision with Gordon under caution, which was unfortunate. But I thought we were going to get damage. I'm very glad that we didn't get any more damage out of that. But we got 14 laps to go, really 13 because we're a lap down now. The only thing I can hope for is for us to somehow get by these guys or all 4 of these guys in the wrecking because there's nobody in our rear view mirror at all right now, which is great. So looks like we may only finish in 13th. That's okay. It's definitely a struggle more in this season, 100%, but we were running really well in this race. Just got an unfortunate caution where we couldn't get back on the lead lap, really, and just could not hold off the leaders. As Kenseth gets into Sterling Marlin, Kenseth is making a run for this championship this season, it looks like, trying to look strong early on. And Sterling's just trying to rebound from week 1 because last season he had a great Daytona 500. I think he might have won the thing and then pretty much led the points almost every week of the season. So Ward's not going to do that this season, I'll tell you that. He won last week, and it looks like he might be in 5th behind us right now. But he's having a pretty good race nonetheless. And we'll see where we end up at the end of this thing. I'm assuming it's going to be about 13th. We don't got too many laps left. Okay, Burton, what are you doing? That might cause a caution, honestly. Because that, yep, that wrecked Ward Burton. I went 3 wide to go around all of that, and Burton just came flying up into my door. Like, I didn't come down into him or anything, I don't believe. But, man, that's quite unfortunate. We might end up getting back, like, inside the leaders or something on this restart. I'm not sure because I think Kenseth was already, like, the next lap around. So I know we're in 13th right now. I don't know exactly where we're going to be at, but nobody else is really a lap down anyways yet, so I'm just going to skip when we can. We got 5 laps remaining, so we'll see where we end up at after this caution. We're in 12th now. That's nice. I think Ward Burton or Jeff Burton might have DNF'd out of that. All right, we're not up there with the leaders, though, which is unfortunate. Everybody's a lap ahead of us, it looks like. Trying to hold off Junior, Blaney, and them behind. We did a good job of it last run, so I'm hoping we can do it again. I don't know where they're at behind me. I just see the interval and the leaderboard. I don't necessarily see their car. But hey, we got up to 12th. That's nice. We should still be running about top 5 because we were still running right there with the top 5 guys when all that happened. It was just some other lap cars making it quite interesting, to say the least.
All clear.
Try and check up for these guys a little bit, get by them on the backstretch. Try and play it as smart as we can. We're definitely going to have to pay some money for our engine and all that, all the damage we ended up getting in this race. But, man, we had such a good run. Finishing 12th would be decent for money, I want to say. Sponsorships would be all right. Getting a top 10 would have been a little bit better, but it is what it is. Can't do much about it. But just unfortunate timing cautions. That might plague us this season just because we always have to pit early. But honestly, we may need to upgrade our pit crew and engine builder and all that stuff. I think that might be a must, honestly, once we get some more upgrades. But coming around to the white flag, we are still only 1 lap down, so that's not the worst thing in the world. We should have been lead lap, top 5-ish. We were battling hard there before our pit stop, and we were having a great run. I think we were up to 3rd before we pitted, so that was a phenomenal race. It shows we have speed, which I'm really excited for the short tracks at that point, because I knew we'd have speed at the short tracks, but these mile and a halves didn't know how they were going to go. So we had a solid run here. Can't be more happy about how it went other than the cautions. Other than that, our performance was great. Even with our hurt engine, it didn't really slow us down too much. Had a great run. Stewart gets the win. Wow, over Kenseth. Kenseth dominated this race, but Stewart won by 0.38. That's absolutely crazy. So let's go see what we end up getting for money-wise and all that, and see where the points are at after the first 2 races. We get $166,000 out of that race still, regardless, because of our winnings and all that with our new sponsors. Our engine was a little expensive, almost $4,000. Not as bad as it could have been, honestly. I thought it was going to be worse. But Stewart gets the win, second race of the year. We are, it looks like 18th in points after that finish, and looks like Dale Jarrett is going to be the leader in points. Wow, that's crazy. 18th in points for us, not terrible. I want to try to get back to that top 10. That would be awesome. We need to have some good runs here. Jeff Gordon's 20th in points, so we're ahead of him. That's good. He blew his engine in this one, which is unfortunate, but Dale Jarrett, no wins, but both races in the top 5. That's all you got to do is be consistent. That's how Marlin won his championship last year. He only had 2 wins on the year, and they came late, and he had a ton of top 5s, but Mark Martin's up there, Ward Burton after winning Daytona, obviously, and Stewart winning this race, and then Kurt Busch doesn't have a top 5 yet, but he's 5th in points, so good on him. Dave Blaney Jr. both up there, so they're both having solid years, so it's going to be a tough season, man. It's going to be a real tough one, and do we have money to upgrade? Everything's under contract. Ooh, actually, these are not. So do I want to change these? Place 28th or better in a race, 15th or better in a race. I like the 15th or better. Qualify 10th or better. That's tough. For win the fastest lap award for $50,000. Ooh, that's quite interesting, because there's gonna be some tracks we could definitely do that at. Where's a big multiplier? That's gonna be this one. We're gonna put that on $67.5 thousand. That is huge. Qualify on pole is 25,000. That's gonna be very rare for us. 10th or better in a race, though, that is huge. Qualify 10th or better, or place 10th or better in a race. We're gonna go with place 10th or better in a race, because I think we could finish top 10 decently. Ooh, this could be good for us. We could win. We could gain a lot of money now doing this stuff. Can't change around some of the places on these, unfortunately, now, but I think we're going to go with that. We have more money that we can get if we win the fastest lap in a race. Ooh, that's going to be great. That would be great. There's going to be places like Martinsville and stuff we're super fast at. We just barely are missing out on the money for our next upgrade that I want to get. So you guys in the comments, let me know. I know it was kind of back and forth last time when I was trying to get a new upgrade, but most people said the engine, so we have a full engine now, full upgraded engine. But do we get the suspension for more front and rear grip, less weight, and the durability doesn't matter too much to me. Aero, I think, is 1.1. No, that's 1.25 as well. That's the front and rear downforce. So do we get the fully upgraded aero, or do we get the fully upgraded suspension? Or we could already get the exhaust right now, but that's just a little bit of peak torque and red line, which could help us in the long run. But I think the suspension is what I'm leaning towards, just to have more grip in the car and a lot less weight. A lot less weight is going to help a ton, I feel like. But that's my choice. We can't quite buy it yet. We're just missing out like $15,000, $14,090. So next race we'll definitely be able to get it in next episode. So let me know between the suspension and aero, or if you have a really good argument for the exhaust, let me know, because we got a fully upgraded engine already. We don't got to worry about that anymore. But great 2 races for us to start out the season. Second race at Rockingham could have been amazing, and unfortunately we ended up just with a little bit of unluckiness there with the caution. But next episode we'll be going on to Las Vegas, and then also Atlanta. So 2 big mile and a halves. Atlanta should be decent for us. Las Vegas, I think it's going to be a tough one, being a flatter track. So we'll see how we do. But appreciate you guys watching as always. Hopefully you guys are excited for the second season here in the NASCAR Cup Series. I'm really excited. I know it's going to be a struggle at some times, like Daytona was, but we rebounded really well at Rockingham. So hopefully we can have more races like that at Rockingham. That is awesome. But appreciate you guys watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.